The next point is about some of the specialized courses. We have started talking about developing our own courses, and those will be certificate courses. So it is an additional add-on education kind of programs that we are talking about. Once it comes in shape and once we start doing this, PMA being a social organization, we are not really charging very hefty fees, which typically you see in any private university or autonomous universities. Our focus is always to keep our fees as nominal, as minimum as possible. But you get in return is not only the knowledge on a specific course, but you also get the recognition under the banner of PMA. So this is something that you can really look at. If you are, like we have been talking about student chapter, if once that realizes, it is really a tremendous opportunity, a unique opportunity for you to show your skills and demonstrate who you are. There could be lots of opportunities. Just to talk about simple things, for example, Amisha is anchoring the program today, right? So likewise, anybody who would like to anchor a program or moderate the program, you can actually get that opportunity and exercise yourself, because it is an opportunity to communicate to a large group of people. Imagine the kind of confidence that you will build over a period of time when you are moderating a program, when you become an anchor, or when you are playing a little part in the program like this. Today we are doing this online program, but there could be physical or one-on-one program, also in-person program. There again, you probably would like to put yourself onto test, or maybe you already have it in you. So it is an opportunity for you to demonstrate. You can conduct programs if you have got some fantastic knowledge through your research and your hard work. If you think that you have really gained some knowledge and you want to impart that knowledge, you can conduct the webinars, you can take some trainings, you can be part of the panels also. We do programs in many different formats. It's not just limited to one-way dialogue like it is happening today. There could be programs where you are sitting in a panel as an expert, and then there is a moderator who is asking questions on a given subject, and then it is an opportunity to showcase who you are. इन PMA प्रदीप सर और हमारे प्रेसिडेंट है मिस्टर बाल पाटिल, उनकी लैंग्वेज में अगर मैं बोलूँ, सो we call ourselves karyakartas, and karyakartas normally work for sangathan. So even if you are not really, let's say, interested in becoming the anchor or moderator or conduct the session or become the panel expert, you can still be a karyakarta, and that contribution is also really enriching your experience. I got an opportunity to lead one of the center of excellencies. So once you really are able to prove yourself, you also get an opportunity to lead a group of people who are coming from very diverse background. In my center of excellence, there are people who are quite senior to me. There is a gentleman who has got more than 40 years of experience. There is one gentleman who is a chartered accountant. There are a couple of entrepreneurs. There are people who come from IT field, and I get an opportunity to really collaborate with them. When I say lead, it's not about doing the managergiri. It's about working together, and that's the culture of PMA. We give everything in the hands of karyakarta, and we it's kind of very less interference from the management or from a management angle. So it's a unique experience in that sense, to really work in this kind of group and really grow together. Now coming to the vertical that I am leading, which is about entrepreneurship, we have 4 different sub verticals, 5 different sub verticals. We work for students, we work for startups, so people who are already ready with their idea and maybe they are lacking funding or they are looking for some other help. So we also provide a lot of support in form of not just webinars. Again, I am repeating, we are doing webinars, we are doing trainings, we are doing workshops, we are producing the resources, or in the process of producing the resources like publications, maybe some kind of handbook on entrepreneurship. So this is something which we are already considering, and once it is ready, again it will be available at a very nominal charge to the people. We just recover the cost of, let's say, printing the book or whatever efforts it has taken. Only that part is something that we are looking at. But we are in the process of producing these kind of resources. We are also in the process of providing specific well defined services also. And recently, we have received some requests from struggling entrepreneurs who were doing their business quite well, but now they have reached to let's say saturation, and they are not able to grow beyond a point. How can we help them? How can we really help them to grow their business? So that comes under another sub vertical under entrepreneurship. It is called existing entrepreneurs. We have a special wing for women entrepreneurs. So we invite some of the successful women entrepreneurs, we interview them, we try to understand their journey. We also try to understand their struggles, because in our society, and normally it is true for entire globe, women are facing lot of struggle, and they have to wear lot of hats during their life. They are not just a professional and let's say housewife. They also have to play a role of bahu and mother and whatnot. So they are the ones who really face lot of struggle, and normally they are always kind of ignored or disregarded, unfortunately. Of course, now there is lot of push to really push for women entrepreneurship and women empowerment. So we have not forgotten that, and we have a special sub vertical on that. Pradeep sir also mentioned in his speech about coaching and mentoring. So we are developing, in the process of developing PMA's way of coaching and mentoring. And coaching and mentoring is extremely important. Until the time you are in university, like I said, in a protective environment, you always had a facility to get some mentor or guru, or somebody who is a well-wisher, who is guiding you, your guide, in either in the form of your senior cousin, your parents, the teachers, various teachers in the institute, or maybe a senior friend. But once you start your professional journey, suddenly that protective cover is kind of lifted. It has gone now, and you probably will have to find somebody in your organization or somebody in your circle to be your guru, because this is a very important aspect. For somebody to grow, you always need a coach, a guide, a mentor, or a guru. So PMA is also working on that, and under entrepreneurship we have established that vertical as well. Now coming to the next point, which is about your professional growth. PMA can be a great platform for your continued professional growth, either as a professional. Again, you could be an employee, maybe that's your decision to work for a big company under the big brand and grow there and showcase who you are, nothing wrong with that. Or even as a business owner, PMA can be really great platform, because we are not just limited to one section of the society or one category of the professional. I already mentioned that we don't just conduct the free webinars, we do lots of trainings on focus topics. We are gearing up to provide specific services for all kinds of audience. We are also developing and offering the resources, which could be in form of some publications, some journals, as or a knowledge based article. Very soon we are also going to start our newsletter, so you keep on getting various updates on what's happening under the umbrella of PMA. You can also get expert advisory services from the people who are best in the business. The stalwarts in the industry and the business are available to you to provide services, sometimes completely free of cost, or sometimes it could be at a very nominal fee. So that is also important for your professional growth, again regardless of whether you are an employee or a business owner. Once you become a member and start understanding how a cohesive group is working, so even if you are a professional and still a member, even if you are a student and still a member of PMA, you will start understanding how a cohesive group who are working for a common vision and mission, and how they are using the lean or agile approach. This is something that is really heartening to really witness, understand, experience, and then make it a part of it. So once you start understanding it, you will start understanding how different functions are working under the structured manner. Like I mentioned earlier, we have very least interference from the leadership. Our president, Mr. Bal Patil, Pradeep Tupe sir, and couple of other vice presidents, Mr. Prashant Pund and Sanjay Gandhi, I hardly see they interfering into our work. We as Center of Excellence for Entrepreneurship under the umbrella of PMA, we are completely charged up, and independent to decide on what we want to do, as long as we are aligning with the vision and mission. So this is the experience that you need to get, because in every organization you will have different departments. We call it center of excellence here, we call it the verticals here, but in any organization you can probably, you are aware about it, that there are different functions, but all these functions have to work together for a common cause, which is called company's vision or an objective. Okay, so every single member here is empowered, they are given free hands, and that's an unique experience that you can get from PMA.